Hey guys, welcome back. So, I really wanted to make more videos after my last one, but shit happened, things get busy, I got busy, and then we had to leave the house. And so I had to leave most of this behind for like 2 weeks, and the Airbnb that we stayed at, I don't want to talk about it.
You hate it here, don't you?
It's a nightmare!
Anyways, I set this all up. I redid most of this. I added some new figures, so all this. Damn, this is a lot. I just realized how much this is. But yeah, I redid this all for you guys, so let's get into it. Starting with the MCU, the only thing new in this section right here is I redid that Iron Fist. I gave him the Jimmy Woo body with a Infinity War Captain America head with a Human Torch hand, so that actually matches a lot better with the rest of the Defenders. Mantis is new back there in her Guardians Volume 3 setup. And I'm thinking about replacing the rest of these Guardians with the blue suit versions from number 3. Shuri Black Panther's on a flight stand right there, as well as Captain Marvel. I added hair, like better hair to her, and I painted her shoulder pads gold, so that's more like her beginning of Avengers Endgame look. I have Captain America in a Captain America costume, and I gave him a new head. And Black Widow, I painted her hair red, so she looks more like Black Widow. I put the Infinity War Wanda right there, instead of the Scarlet Witch, which I will show you guys where that is in a second. I want to say Miss Marvel is new from the last video. She may not be, but I don't know. I added Man-Thing from the comic display over here. That was actually a friend. A friend did that on his display, so I decided to do it on mine. Shout out to you, Alex. And there is the sort of like the Fox/Sony universe right here. Still need to get more X-Men to complete this team. I need to get a Nightcrawler, Beast, Cyclops, and I need to make a Rogue and Kitty and Angel, and I'll call this team complete. I added Colossus back in, and I did a custom Jean Grey, so this is starting to look more like a team. Well, this is the movie/MCU display, so let's go down. Okay, so I did rearrange some of these figures. So I took the coat off of that Punisher and put him back on that Punisher up there. I gave him a big gun. I'm not good with guns, guys. I added Ronin back there. So he's with the street level heroes. Since that Ronin I have back there, I'm using as Echo instead of Clint. So, yeah, that's Echo back there. Oh, and I also added that custom Spider-Man I did a couple years ago into the street level heroes. I wanted to bleed that Spider-Man. I wanted to put him right there so he could bleed into both street level and Avengers, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I just added a second Spider-Man right there. Nothing really. Oh, I added a new head on the old Iron Man body, so it kind of looks more modern. I might replace it with one of the new ones that came out. Probably the Model 20. That came out recently. I really like that one, so I may replace that. Replace that figure with the new one. If I can, I'll show a picture of it here. Oh, and I also got the Toy Biz Hulk. So I now have a Hulk up here. Oh, and that's another thing. I put the MCU Hulk up there because that one was in my comic display because I didn't have this one. So now I have a Hulk. I redid my custom Photon. I used a Shuri head with a Shriek body. And I gave Her new hands, you'll see whose hands that belongs to in a minute. Tigra is right there. I redid my Scarlet Witch where my old Scarlet Witch is, you guys are wondering? Again, stay tuned. I added Storm from, well, this is the first appearance Storm, but I guess you can say it's X-Men 97's Storm now, because that is her new costume. Spoilers, by the way. Fantastic Four. Oh, and right here, I have a little A-Force display, so I have Marvel Girl. I darkened the hair, because I didn't really like the bright orange. I really like the red more. Oh, and I added Punk Storm, and that's about it. Silver Surfer's up there, and that's pretty much everything new on this display. So let's go down to the X-Men. I have been busy with the X-Men lately. I've decided to grow them out more, so I'd made a lot of customs for X-Men, so let's get started. I did Psylocke. I used the, what was it? The Infinity War basic figure Black Widow head. I used that head with a black cat body, or with a black cat hair. So I switched out the hair, and the body is black cat. So that's Psylocke. The skin tones don't match. I'm kind of debating on whether I should get the Age of Apocalypse Kitty, since that's a blue metallic suit, and just paint the belt red and just swap out the heads. I'm kind of debating on doing that, actually. There is a X-Men suit Miss Marvel. I'm at the point where I don't really mind having doubles of characters on my shelf, so I have that Wolverine and that Wolverine, 2 Spider-Men. I have 2 Storms, or 3 Storms actually. That one, and this one. I'm really happy with this Storm. I have the 97 Storm. I just gave her yellow cuffs from... Katie fell over. She's drunk. Let's just... As I was saying, I have the 97 Storm. I really like that suit a lot more than the black suit. I really like this suit more for Avengers than for X-Men for some reason. And that Punk Storm, she didn't have a cape, so I just threw her back there because I had her. But this Storm fits perfectly with my Jean, Scott, and Wolverine. Because to me, that's the core for X-Men. For me, because I grew up with the movie. So, yeah. Out there, I made a custom cable. I used a Lightning Collection A-Squad blaster with a Silver Ranger in space head, and I used a Loki body. So he kind of looks like a younger Cable, but you know, it's not that bad. You couldn't tell from afar, can you? Hope not. Okay, and there's Jubilee. I used a G.I. Joe figure. I forgot her name, but actually, I'll tell you how I made this figure in a video of her own, because she deserves her own video. Funny enough, I actually made that figure without knowing it was going to be on X-Men 97. So, I love being psychic like that. I added more yellow to Kitty. And I have a Gambit now. I'm using the Gambit from X-Men Classics with a body from Captain America, the Winter Soldier. And I think it worked out perfectly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Siren. I gave Siren a new head. Since she's not going to be screaming at all, I gave her a relaxed head. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's an empty space right there. But that's because I'm hoping... Well, I'm not hoping. I'm waiting for the new Emma figure to come out, or to get in the mail. I ordered it. Jeez. I can't talk for shit.
Check your battery.
But yeah, I'm waiting for Emma to go right there. I am going to replace that plastic cape with a cloth cape, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is the X-Men. Power Rangers, not a lot has changed, but I did complete one team, though. I completed my custom Cosmic Fury Rangers. They will get their own video of their own. I think I actually did film it. I think I filmed it, I just didn't edit it. Shit, I should get on that. But yeah, that's them, all 7 of them, plus Zeo Yellow and Phantom. I also got Dino Fury Green, Lost Galaxy Green, Zeo Gold, and I think I had that red before. Yeah, let's just say I did. And In Space Blue. So this team, In Space, I am just 2 figures away from completing that team. I also have Mighty Morphin. And I have 3 SPDs so far. So I really want to complete 1 Lightning Collection team soon. So hopefully I can. But yeah, this is Power Rangers. And they're right next to X-Men. So I want to give them their own shelf. So that way X-Men could have this whole shelf to themselves again. Because I want to get a lot of X-Men. I still need to get Sunspot. I need Magma. I want to get... I'm blanking on a lot of names right now that I don't... I'll get back to you on the X-Men characters I need, but there's still a lot more X-Men I still want to fill the shelf up with. Anyways, let's go down. Okay, so I decided to add the MCU villains all in this one spot. So MCU villains and comic villains share a shelf now. I put Scarlet Witch in the front. Even though that's the WandaVision version, I'm still waiting to find a Multiverse of Madness version, and I'll put her here. And then I don't know where I'll put her. I'll probably put the Infinity War Scarlet Witch with X-Men, and then I'll put that one with MCU. Sure, that'll work. There. Right here, I have a little Thunderbolts set up. I added US Agent from the Avengers down here. And I also put this knockoff Yamaguchi Deadpool right here I got from Temu. That shoulder's broken. So I need to find a replacement peg or just deal with it. I don't know, but yeah, that one's broken, so I have a little Masters of Evil right there. I know those aren't like the proper members. I think the only real member I have is Baron Zemo, but those are just random villains I had, so I just decided to put them there. And then we have some Spider-Man villains. Nothing really new with them. Oh, well, actually, I did replace the Shriek body because I did have a Dark Phoenix from X-Men 3. I did paint that figure black, and it sort of mirrors, it's sort of like a comic version of her movie look. You know, in the ending of Venom 2, when she had the black wedding dress with the leather jacket, that's sort of what I was imitating right here. So, yeah, and then right here we have a little Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. That's where I put my first Wanda, or my first Scarlet Witch custom. She looks evil, so. Also made a custom Magneto out of a Black Panther, a Morph cape from Age of Apocalypse, and a Onslaught head. And I turned Wild Child into Sabretooth, so Wolverine has someone to fight. He's a skinnier Sabretooth, but it doesn't matter. So that is all of the villains that I have. And that's the last shelf. So this has changed quite a lot since I've started YouTube. And I could say I'm really proud of myself with how this is turning out, with how my collection is. So, thank you all so much for watching. If there's any figure you want me to see, or you want to see up close in its own video, leave it in the comments. Hopefully they'll be up, because, you know, YouTube's been crazy lately. So, yeah, let me know what figure you want to see in the comments down below. I'll definitely be taking a look at that Jubilee next, and that Gambit. So you can expect another custom showcase soon. And I'll catch you guys next time. Till then, Mr. L's out. Literally right after I filmed, all my figures fell to the floor.
Jesus, why?